Hello everybody, Vigo's Shadow here, and welcome to Indie Saturdays, where every Saturday I'm playing an indie game. So today's indie game is actually going to be Sleepycat, actually. So it is a roguelike RPG game featuring a cat, Layla the cat, actually. So there's not much we get out of here besides like some of the screen caps that we see. There's a lot of special effects. It's an action RPG, a roguelike again. But either way, that's all the information we're going to give. We're just going to jump right into this game. So yeah, let's go.
All right, we are in the game right now. Sleepycat Septora, dedicated to cat lovers, pet lovers, and all those who enjoy life. Sleepycat Septora prologue. So here we have press any button. Let's get it right into it right off the bat. I love the graphic already. So let's just go ahead and press any button here. All right, and then it did say the game is best played with controller support, so I'm very curious to see that. In the ever-flowing river of civilization's history, wow, this is really loud. The wisdom humanity displayed has always hinged on two key factors: wait and hope. Star memory sequence number 2930. A&E. This time, perhaps, it really is possible. Well, we get sucked into it right away. Oh, okay. Whoa, to think such a massive ruin was hidden here, and I could smell treasure everywhere. That familiar, gentle feeling, it seems like it's getting even stronger. Just like back then. Gentle? I only feel something crushing my chest. I could barely breathe. This suffocating, bone-chilling sensation is like waking up from a drowning nightmare for the thousandth time. All right. Entered star memory space. Target device. Star memory nexus located directly ahead. Whatever. Gentle or a nightmare. I don't care. What this weird map is pointing to should be right ahead. Come on, let's finish the investigation and get out of here. So right off the bat, I don't know what's going on, actually, besides like there's a star memory nexus and we're exploring. Master the controls. This ruin is protected by a mysterious power, so you will not encounter any enemies. Feel free to familiarize yourself with the controls. Yay! All right, I'm glad to see this. This includes the claw attack, which is a physical attack that can be charged, the dodge, which allows for quick evasion and grants a moment of invincibility, and the absorb, which pulls distant items towards you. Mastering these basic skills is crucial for future battles. I don't know if there was a next. I think I hit close on accident. There's probably more to it. Is there no way to actually lower the volume? Okay then. I guess not. So we can actually familiarize ourselves with the controls. I'm actually playing on controller. As you can see, some of the button layouts is on controller, which I like. I love playing games with the controller too. So it said it was best played with controller. So it looks like this is our invincibility attack or dodge. And then this is like a claw swipe. I already love the effects that this is going for. The art style is very unique too. So, okay, so it shows like, oh, okay, I see. Bottom right corner, you could see the abilities that you have. So that this is the lunge or whatever. I don't know if they call it anything. But, or they did, yeah, I just kind of forgot. This is the primary claw attack, though. I wonder what this is about. So I think I have to charge this up. And I'm not quite sure what it does. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this attack does. But at least I know it's an ability. And it looks like there's some usable items in the bottom left screen there. Like I have 2 of the fish, I think, and then 1 of a crystal. I don't want to use them on accident. But we're going to go ahead and explore the ruins. Oh. Whoa. So that switched everything to day. That's pretty neat. Damn, this music is so loud. I'm going to have to turn it down. So, unfortunately, like, this music is probably all copyrighted. Okay, we're going to use our attack here. Oh. I didn't see the bottom of my screen there where it says R1 to open. There we go. We obtained a Celestia sigil twice and then some other item. All right, we're just going to be exploring the ruins. I like how there's a health bar too, and I like some of the stuff on the overlay already. Or like the HUD. Okay, so we can activate these little things to kind of... Dang, man, this music is so loud. I wish you had an options menu right off the bat to where you can actually adjust the volume, because you can't right now. Hopefully that's changed later. All right, we're going to keep... Okay, this one required a key to open, so we got some loot right off the bat. Already feels like we're walking right into an adventure. I kind of like the fact that they do have this like tutorial world to like familiarize yourself with the controls. Whenever a game does that, I always love that. And it's very fluid. The animation with the cat and the attacks are very fluid, and they at least from what they visually look like, they feel good. I can't wait to use it in combat. Okay, we're going to use more of those keys and get more of that loot. I do like how the loot kind of like pours out too, and they have effects. Like right off the bat, this game is killing it with the special effects. Actually, I think I have to hold, be on this panel for a little bit longer. There we go. Chaos red ribbon. That's what we got from that. All right, let's just keep on going. We can definitely get places with that that dodge attack. Oh, we don't have any keys here. Yeah, we ran out of stamina, so there's like a little bit of that stamina bar too. That dodge really takes a lot of stamina out of you. Oh wait, let's see here. Is that triangle ability just... Uh-oh. I think I stuckified myself from pouncing too much. I have to leave. Because I stuck myself. I don't know where it happened. I'm just in the bush. Ah! Alright. On a real note, I might actually have to restart the game. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually very confused. We're just going to go to, like, we just went on a map. Okay, so we're starting back in this world, but it took me to, like, some sort of map screen. So I was thoroughly very confused there, by the way. So I'm just going to try to re-go through all this again. Okay, and then it must have skipped. I don't know what happened, but you know what? Go to the designated location to unlock. Okay, hold up. We actually don't have a key for that still, so I'm going to try to find that. Oh, okay, I pressed triangle here. Okay, this is what we have to do. So this is the Star Memory Nexus. Looks like some kind of massive Magitech device. Match confirmed. Activation sequence engaged. Extracting subject, Layla. Warning, synchronization rate insufficient. Initiating forced execution. Ah! Alright. Okay, we put something in there. And a mysterious hooded one comes through. It seems that was still a bit too much. Who are you? That doesn't matter. What matters is you must regain your consciousness immediately. Although this is terribly unfair to you, we have no choice but to rely on you to protect her. Among millions of possibilities, you are the single variable with the highest probability of success. I have no idea what you're talking about. Explain yourself. This is a fragment of the power you once lost. It's only a portion, but try to accept it. I don't even remember this power. But the feeling flowing into my body, it's so familiar, so natural. Whoa, Layla, your mana readings are overflowing. Akane. Huh? Commencing Auralis sync system. There's just a lot of things like I think they're kind of going on that I'm kind of a little lost for, but I'm sure they'll explain it. I think something weird just got unlocked inside of me. What is Auralis even? Layla, press onward. When you fully bear this power, you will find your answers. Okay, so it's gonna like just kind of like some sort of mysterious entry, and then, hey, wait, explain yourself clearly. She vanished. Full of riddles, that one. Yeah, so it is supposed to be confusing. Warning, massive scale intrusion units detected outside the star memory space. Please exit the star memory space immediately and prepare for interception. Layla, it looks like we're in big trouble again. Whoever that mysterious person was, the power she gave me is real. Even if it's a living hell out there, I think I can take it on. Yeah, as long as I'm with you, Layla, there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, so we do got a partnership between Layla and the sprite. Wait, fan coin doubled? What does that mean? Oh, okay, it's probably some item that we could use. We don't even know. So you could probably double our loot, I think. Now, find the teleportation circle is what we have to do next, and we still can't open that, so let's see if we can find it. Okay, we're pressing onward. I haven't explored this area yet. I think this might be it. Okay, it says leave. Yeah, so it was just over here. So that's when we probably get, okay, we probably get into this menu now. Because, yeah, this wasn't even unlocked, but, so we just had to finish what was in Mysterion. I really like this map. Wow, there's a lot to this map. Whoa. How far does this go? Can we zoom out? Oh, yeah, we can. It's kind of a little bit... Okay, that's as far as we can zoom out. I like how they did spend the time to literally map out this entire thing, though. We didn't even have to see all that. I know, like, reading a big map like this right off the bat can be a little daunting for sure. Usually, like, a lot of games will try to, like, mist out portions to kind of keep them a secret on the map. So I wonder if this game will do that later on. But yeah, we're going to be going into the northern luminous depths. So we actually started on the island, which is nice, and then we're going to go here. I'm going to see, we can finally mess with our system settings down on the bottom right, which I'm glad, because now we can do... Wow, there's actually not a lot of settings to mess with, not even volume. You can't even mess with your own volume. I would like to see more of that for sure. Divine Order. Okay, wait, we can actually select these. Okay, wow, okay, we get these kind of screens. This is actually really nice to see. Visually, this is appealing. We have apparently Layla's level 20 already. We have some SP empowerment, so we can upgrade the HP, attack, defense, critical, speed, and luck. I think since we are a cat, we're gonna mainly put our points into... Here, wait, this might be better done with mouse and keyboard, I think. Yeah, once you pick... Oh, okay, it's R1 and L1. Okay. We're going to mainly put a lot of points into speed. And maybe like a kind of couple across the board here. But yeah, speed mainly, so I feel like cats are very agile, so we're going to definitely put our SP in there. Talent level up. We didn't get anything like that, so we can't level them up that way. All right, let's see what Dio... What the heck is that? What is that even? Dio RNA. I don't even know how to begin to pronounce that, by the way. Phalora set. So this one just looks like equipment to me. So yeah, it's your equipment bonus. This one actually has a... we can enhance this. This already has like a leveling system, which is kind of cool. Actually, it might be better to just have the Arcanite. That one has HP, which has speed, which we probably want, and this one has luck. So it's nice that we already picked up a couple pieces of equipment in the beginning. So right off the bat, this game actually has a lot of things going for it. It's just like the simple things, like the settings, like for your own volume and stuff, needs to be kind of there. But we have like really good graphics, item descriptions, and visually appealing like graphics here. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see what skills are. Okay, so we have it's called just the dash, and then there's absorb. There's a fireball, which I didn't even know we had, and then crimson meteor, and then other ones. What more? Blackthorn. So we have a grass attack, a wind attack, a light attack, a normal attack, which I feel like it should be probably fire if it's meteor fall, but that's actually pretty cool, honestly. We actually have a lot of skills. I'm kind of like, it's a lot to take in, really. Well, is that the difficulty? How many stars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 7 out of 10 star right off the bat. First level. Okay. Finally made it out. My body has been feeling heavier and heavier since a while ago. That power is just too hard to control. Are you feeling unwell? Let's find a place to rest quickly before we run into those intruders. Okay, so her name is Akane. The enemies at night are strong as demons. If only we could wait until dawn. Mana level. So this is probably where we're going to get into the tutorial about mana. This is actually really cool. Mana is the key to combat growth. Raising your mana level allows you to allows you to select randomly appearing skills you have permanently learned or buffs to strengthen yourself. Mana shards are essential items for raising your mana level and can only be obtained by defeating enemies. Furthermore, collecting crimson dragonberries scattered across the field provides an even stronger boost To ensure sufficient combat power for upcoming battles, please do your best to raise your character's mana level, and probably other stats as well. You can equip a maximum of 3 extra magic skills on the battlefield, which can be obtained through monuments or raising your mana level. Magic skills obtained from the monuments are highly random, whereas random skills that appear when raising your mana level are all permanently learned skills, offering greater freedom to select. Please select carefully once all 3 skill slots are filled. You cannot overwrite or replace them. Dang! So you gotta really choose well, and if you make a mistake, you're done. You can't overwrite them. That's nutty. All right, versatile emblem. An emblem is the key to evolving skills that have reached the max level, level 5. High quality emblems. There's a lot. There's like the game's throwing so much information right off the bat, which is kind of like overwhelming. You can turn a melee claw swipe into a ranged attack, so you can change like your attacks and stuff with this versatile emblem. And then elemental advantage, so that's just like different elements are stronger against different elements. So that's all we really need to know, to be honest. So let's see here. Let's just go ahead and activate this. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how the combat goes here, so. Okay, we're gonna touch this. Blackthorn obtained, okay. So that might have been the mana move that we have. Okay, yeah, it's right there. Okay, so we have Blackthorn, so let's go ahead and use it. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and just take this loot. We haven't ran into our first enemy yet, so I'm kind of waiting for that encounter. Oh, here we go. There's an emblem box. Transmutation crystal on consume it. Yes, I guess. All right, we're just going to get it. Splits the release skill entity into multiple copies. Physical attack 4, why not? Okay, so the emblems are at the bottom there then, okay. Wait, Layla, do you hear footsteps? You don't need to tell me. It feels like an earthquake out there. Or here. Ah, there's too many to count. What do we do? What do we do? There's no escaping this after all. It's the night. We have 0 chance of winning. Dang, how pessimistic. And my body is already reaching its limit. What is happening to this cat? Like, we have... Just walking has been... Oh yeah, never mind. It's the overflowing power. I mean, yeah, if a cat just suddenly had random, like, a lot of strong powers, yeah, maybe. Akane, run. Mission start. Okay, starting ability selection. So we have Green Dragon Twister Photon, which is a light one. Wait, pickup range minor? Look up minor. I think it's very, very obvious which we're going to do. And then there's actually, like, reroll. We can reroll it for a crystal. Why don't we get Green Dragon Twister since that's a wind ability? So let's do that. Dodge attack. Enemies at night are in a nightmare state. Ooh, I kind of like that. Making that far stronger than during the day. Some enemy skills will have an elemental advantage against your light elements, so they're extremely dangerous. Glad I didn't take a light move. Avoid confrontation while escaping. Use the invincible moment of your dodge skill to evade attacks quickly. Torch guidance. The road is shrouded in gloom, but torches can guide you in the right direction. Please follow the torches and move quickly. If you encounter a fork, decide whether it's necessary to go and get the items chest or perform a rescue. Field items. Extremely powerful and beneficial items are hidden throughout the path and the battlefield. These include the 9-flavor herb for infinite stamina and the time arcanite to slow time drastically. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
All right. The Magnetron arcanite to attract enemies for a long duration, and the Star Crest for invincibility. Be sure to use them often. Additionally, using the absorb skill can pull distant items towards you, which is extremely convenient. Phalora rescue. So now we're talking about the rescue now. Rescuing, escorting the caged Phalora will grant you random rewards, possibly including long-lasting super buffs. Phalora buffs are far superior to buffs obtained by any other means. However, please note that if the Phalora dies, the buff it granted will disappear within 2 minutes. Oh, dang, man. Like I'm saying, there's a lot going on. I don't even think I can, like, stop and dissect that for a minute. For just even a minute there. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, well, yeah, they're attacking. And damn, I'm already at, like, half my HP gone. Oh my god. Where do I go? I'm dead. Mission failed, bro. What the hell? What the hell just happened? I'm gonna retry that, but like, holy shit.
This party's getting crazy.
Oh, and then we have to redo the dialogue too. Wow, I just blasted it with information, and then I just get killed like it's nothing, dude. You know, as long as if I die, it just goes all back. All right, so this is the mission. Wow, okay, definitely got a better roll, I think, honestly. Let's go with the Crimson Meteor. Okay, I see. There's the guiding torches that they were talking about. Unlimited stamina for 20 seconds. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, shoot. They're coming. Oh! Mana upgrade. Let's just upload, or let's just do our critical up moderate. That might be better. And more mana upgrades. Let's just, I was going to do the meteor, but we got it. Okay. Okay. Just by walking around, that meteor is actually hitting hard. Okay, it's on cooldown now. Oh, time passes extremely slowly. Mana upgrade again. This is definitely like high action, high pace. Whoa, that's actually kind of cool. Dimensional box. Okay, we can select a reward. Merges scattered skill entities into one, greatly increasing power. Might as well go with that. Oh shoot, I can't. I see the Phalora. Oh shit. Run. Also raise mana level. Damn. All right, well, let's return to the map because maybe I overlooked something here. Maybe it wasn't all that, right? No, I think that's literally the first level. That's a tough first level. Let me tell you what, that's an extremely tough first level. Let's do that. We're gonna free this person. Okay, we got some, okay, here it is. And now we can escort or we can release. I said escort, but I don't think we're escorting him anywhere. If they die, man. I'm sorry, because like, oh shoot. Can I not go that way? It's very hard to tell. The foliage makes it very hard to tell where to go. Like, there is the torches, but like, damn. You know what? I actually didn't expect it from this game. I thought this was going to be like more like cutesy and fun. Like the graphics, I mean, like it's definitely nice to look at, but like, damn.
Now that just pisses me off.
They raised that difficulty notch, and it's just like, run through it. That's nutty. No. Okay. Enemies everywhere ahead. We're done for at this rate. Layla, look over there. That is a magic device that can light up the sky. Okay, we're definitely going there. Illuminate the sky. Mechanism to illuminate the sky within the light. Enemies are weakened to their normal state. Enemies will revert to their nightmare state if you leave in the illuminated area. Well, let's just at least go here. Come on. Yo! We died? The fact that we get to the light square and then everybody comes out the woodwork and just gank. Just immediately just destroy us. Man, I just felt like that was no contest. There was just no way to actually fight back. Layla, look over there. Okay, magic device. They're gonna all come out of the woodwork, so it's not gonna matter. Oh, okay. Whoa. We grew big, all right. Okay, with the time, that actually we might be able to light up the sky. Let's go. What? I guess we can't light it up with that, so guess it doesn't matter. Holy crap. This is uncharted territory, but I don't know where I'm going. Okay, just dodge through it. Just dodge through it. Go. Light it up. Light it up now.
I can make it. I can make it.
Oh my god, no way. Look at them. They were coming on. Bring it on. It's too early to say who will win. No, I think we're done for, actually. But let me just, Oh, shoot. Their numbers aren't decreasing at all. It's dangerous if we keep this up. Come on, new ability. Activate. Akane time. Limit resonance. Full power. Oh, shit. She's going in for the kill. Yeah. This power is rampaging inside me. I'm going to explode. Layla, your mana readings are about to explode. Quick, use that power. All of you, just disappear. Let's use it. Akane time. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's actually a really special cut-in. No. Just kill them all. Don't. I was going to say, why am I dying? Wow, so intense. What's intense is me being on the verge of dying so many times. Just that attack just now was incredible. It's not over yet. Shit. Damn, there's a lot of loot. Fuck, man. Just die. Oh shit, there's more enemy reinforcements. Not even Akane time will help me out. Oh, fuck. Bloom element. I don't even know what I have, man. I really don't know. Yes, let's use a Morphite gem. Fuck, man. I'm so close to dying here. It's it, by the way. It's curtains once, if I die, because I am not going through that again. That special ability is very overwhelming, because they're like, all of you, just disappear. Nothing. Basically nothing was happening. Oh, shit. Yeah, Layla's dead. Oh my god, I defeated 57 of them, but like, damn. Alright. We're gonna go over this game for sure.
Alright, that was Sleepycat Septora Prologue. Now, my thoughts about this game is that, let me just start off with the good right off the bat. So I really like the visual effects in the game, not just, and the special effects. Man, are the special effects in this game just stellar. Like, amazing. Plus the different icons you get, the map itself, the backgrounds, like, and yeah, like I said, mainly like the special effects. It kills it in this game with special effects. But even like the item descriptions, the item like icons and stuff, that's all visually appealing and top-notch stuff that you'd see from like actual like big name devs like who do this type of stuff for sure. So I think they got a really good thing going here with the special effects like that. The next thing that I really liked is like, I like the fact that it's like a roguelike, but it's a cat one. So it's like mainly featured like for like a pet. So you are playing as a cat, something you don't really see often, I guess, in some games where you're playing as like a pet. They're usually like a side character or like just a pet you can interact with, something, a companion, stuff like that. Either way, that's pretty unique. Now let's move on to the critiques, because I definitely had to lower the volume here for the overall game volume because the music is just so loud and you cannot turn it down. For a game that has like different icons and menus and stuff and like so much stuff that you can interact with, the lack of like general settings like sound is so crucial. Like that is something that should be there right off the bat. You should be able to mess with that kind of stuff because that can really influences like how somebody looks at your game for sure. Like having those basic settings are so vital. Okay, yeah. The game suffers a lot of like, I'm going to tell you about this and then it's not so much showing. So they just constantly spitball you with information left and right. Here's a feature, here's a feature, here's a feature, here's a feature, here's this, here's that, this is how you could do that. Man, oh my, it's exhausting. I'm like, holy crap, there's just so much things to focus on. At one point, like when I was running through that gauntlet of enemies, I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to survive. There is so much things to dissect and so much information to just read through that it's just so overwhelming. That part needs to get slowed down a little bit. As for the story, I feel like some of the story elements I kind of got lost in. I'm not sure what Layla's purpose is, besides like maybe finding items and then exploration, which is okay. But yeah, something like that needs to be like a little bit more fleshed out so that I can understand it a little bit better, or maybe others can understand it. Features, yeah, certain features, it's just an overabundance of information, but the actual core lore and stuff, there's not enough of, I feel. Okay, the next critique I have is like, what is up with the difficulty? I'm not saying that because I'm like bad at the game, which maybe I mean you guys seen it. I'm kind of bad at it, but why so difficult for the first level? I mean, we have a gauntlet of enemies that you have to go through. They're nighttime enemies as well, so that means they're going to hit twice as strong. When I got hit, it's like half the health bar or like a good chunk of the health bar, and then I was just dead within seconds. Like, you have to heavily rely on your spells, and it's just like a gauntlet of enemies at first. So we got a tutorial world where there was no enemies, but we got to practice like the control scheme, which I really, really enjoy. But for our first actual world for exploration, it's just a gauntlet of enemies, and then you have to just try to survive. It's just crazy. It's like 7 out of 10 star difficulty right off the bat. First world. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Hopefully that's changed. So having the difficulty that high, or maybe having a difficulty setting, might be a little bit better, so that other people can have like a good experience rather than just a whole enemy gauntlet run. Like, I think when the cat has like the swipe attacks, that's just completely useless in that segment alone, just because of how strong the enemies are. You just kind of have to rely on the big spells and the RNG to take you to the end. I feel like I almost made it. I was so close, but yeah, just so difficult for whatever reason. Either way, I still really enjoy the game for what it is. The features, the features when you can understand them, and mainly the special effects. Man, is it so visually appealing. But that's all I have to say for this game. Thanks for watching. Join me next Indie Saturday for a new indie game. Thanks for watching. Vigo, signing off.